The 18th Street Gang, also known as 18th Street, Barrio 18, Mara 18, or simply 18 in North America, is a multi-ethnic, largely Central American and Mexican, transnational criminal organization that started as a street gang in Los Angeles. It is one of the largest criminal gangs in Los Angeles, with 30,000–50,000 members between the United States, Mexico, and Central America, and is also allied with the Mexican Mafia, another U.S.-based crime organization. A United States Department of Justice report featured the following statement regarding 18th Street and rival gang MS-13. These two gangs have turned the Central American Northern Triangle into the area with the highest homicide rate in the world. History. The 18th Street Gang was formed in the Rampart district of Los Angeles in the 1960s by Mexican Americans and other immigrant youths who were not accepted into existing Hispanic gangs. Some were originally part of Clanton 14 but wanted to make a separate clique called Clanton 18th Street and allow immigrants the opportunity to join. This proposal was rejected by the Clanton 14, which led to the formation of the 18th Street Gang. The two gangs have been bitter rivals ever since. 18th Street grew by expanding its membership to other nationalities and races, and it was among the first multiracial, multi-ethnic gangs in Los Angeles. In the beginning, they were made up largely of second-generation Hispanics. As the 18th Street Gang began to battle with more established Hispanic gangs, they began to recruit outside the Hispanic community. There are approximately 200 separate, autonomous gangs operating under the same name within separate barrios in the San Fernando Valley, specifically, in North Hollywood, the San Gabriel Valley, South Bay, Riverside, East Los Angeles, South Los Angeles, Hollywood, Downtown Los Angeles, Northeast Los Angeles, Pico Union, Westlake, Koreatown, Inglewood, Southgate, Huntington Park, Maywood, Bellflower, Long Beach, Orange County, San Bernardino County, and Los Angeles Westside or West LA, according to the latest figures from the NDIC. In the early 2000s, the Federal Bureau of Investigation initiated wide-scale raids against known and suspected gang members, netting hundreds of arrests across the country. In Philippines, John German Buerno, also known as Supremo, was the leader of 18th Street Gang. Central America. 18th Street started as a Mexican-American gang, but the gang also became Central American as it started to recruit more members of other ethnic groups. When Central American gang members were arrested in the United States, they were then deported back to Central America, where the gang arose not just in El Salvador, but also in Honduras and Guatemala, becoming one of the most violent gangs in the region. 18th Street later became a bitter rival of MS-13 as both gangs sought supremacy in Central America. Members of 18th Street are mainly Mexican, Salvadoran, Honduran, and Guatemalan, but the gang does have members from other parts of Central America. 18th Street influences have recently been spotted in Belize as well. In El Salvador, a faction called the Revolucionarios Revolutionaries split off 18th Street in 2005, becoming rivals with the other members, who came to be known as the Sureños, Southerners. Kingston, New York police arrested and jailed several young men on the charge that they abducted a victim, took him to nearby woods, and murdered him. They were held on federal murder and racketeering charges. In 2019, an 18th Street gangster was fatally shot by a member of rival gang MS-13 in a Queens subway station. In Guatemala City, many bus drivers have been killed by 18th Street gang members that drove through the alleged territory of the gang. Bus drivers were often victims of robberies and extortion. In one particular case, the bus owners refused to pay the gang. A few moments later, a young man, the son of one of Libertad's bus owners, was driving his bus along Route 4, which ran from the terminal down to the Universidad de San Carlos de Guatemala in the southern part of the city. As he passed through Zone 6, two men flagged down the bus. They boarded it and shot the driver in the head, killing him instantly.